Hi, and welcome back with us yet again. We are on the second unboxing video. So for those of you who don't know us, we are Third in Maine, and we are a boutique curation box company. We have subscriptions as well as shop items. So we are going to be here today doing our summer modern farmhouse subscription unboxing.
Yay!
Very excited. I was extra excited about the contemporary. Maddie is additionally excited about the modern farmhouse. So we have 4 versions for you for the modern farmhouse for the summer. Lots to choose from. And we might as well just go ahead and get started.
Perfect.
Great. So we're going to have Maddie start you off with version 1.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so let's just dive right in. And I'm going to begin with an item that had a lot of talk. And everybody just loves because it's beautiful. So that would be our resin capiz bowl. You guys, this is just a little touch of perfection. It is going to be the modern in your modern farmhouse. So depending on how you style your home, if you want to farmhouse it up or modernize it, very easily it can go either way. It is a great neutral transitional piece, very conversational piece with the pearlescents that are added in there from the capiz, and it just adds a tiny touch of color with the blue hues and the purples and the greens and the creams that you will see throughout the whole bowl.
It's gorgeous. It's 14 inches in diameter. And they say decorative use only. However, the hack for this is to lay down a piece of parchment or plastic wrap on the inside. And then it's also food safe that way.
Yes.
Additionally, too, you want to have that paper down or the plastic wrap because it makes cleanup so much easier.
So much easier.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
We love this. This was one of those pieces I had to fight for to get.
Yes.
We had to fight. So we do want to let you know this one is limited. So version 1 that you're seeing now with the capiz bowl, and then version 4 when we get there, those 2 are pretty limited. So just want to give you a heads up on that one because these have been extremely popular when Maddie did the lives. Lots and lots of comments. I mean, look at it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
That's why. Okay. Yay. Moving on?
Moving on.
Okay.
Okay, so this next item, once again, huge talk piece. Everybody went bonkers over it.
Yeah, they did.
So you will see this one featured in version 1 and version 3, and its sister will be featured in version 4. This is the stoneware solar powered lantern. You'll see it has a little solar panel section right here, a little on-off switch. I will preference, this is very light sensitive. So after you let it charge in the sun for a few hours, we would probably recommend a good day in the sun just to fully charge. You can check the charge by either turning it on and then covering it with your hand to make sure it is charged and it will turn on, or take it outside at night or in a dark room, very dark room, and you can check the light like that. But it will not come on if you are in just a regular seating area like this.
No, and we say this from experience.
Yes.
Because when they came in, we were checking them, and the team called me and said, Mel, the lanterns aren't working. And I, of course, went flying over there and said, what do you mean they're not working? And it took us a few times of playing around with it, and then we realized, oh, you have to have your hand completely over the solar panel with the on button turned on after it's been charged. Then you will see the light. Otherwise, you will not see it, and you will do what we did. And so we're trying to give you forewarning right now.
Yes. And this is a faux leather handle, just for your reference as well.
And I love the honeycomb look.
It's so cute.
I love this. Now the top is adhered. So, so there isn't an ability to put something inside of it, but it doesn't need anything.
It really doesn't. I think it just speaks for itself.
I love it. And this is good indoor and outdoor use, by the way. Many of you have said, oh, I don't really have an outdoor space, or it's very small. You can use these indoors as well. We were talking just the other day about how it'd be really fun to put several of these up around a fireplace, or just kind of set them up on your table and do them in varying heights, and then have a nice little ambiance.
Yes.
So I thought, yeah, you can use it indoor or outdoor. Love it. And I believe this one is 8.
I'm going to say 8.
Me too. Ooh, 8.5. Woo, we're close.
Okay. Well, we know our box sizes.
We do.
Roughly.
We've got it.
All right. Onward to the next. This next item I love.
Yes.
This is your terracotta hanging planter. This is a faux leather hanger. And it is just a little touch of perfection. It has like that raw detailing on the top rim, and then it's a very smooth cream base around the rest of its body. And this is terracotta, so please, if you do put a live plant in here, just add a liner. Otherwise, the water that you add for your plant will mess with the integrity of the terracotta.
Yes, well said. It will compromise it.
Yes.
Use a liner, please, if you are courageous enough to use real plants. Some of us have a little issue with that. Love them. I just am challenged with keeping them alive. So if you have any tips in the comments below, please let me know how I give extra love to my plants that are live, because they don't usually make it too long.
I mean, y'all, my cactus is dying. Okay. It takes a special skill to kill a cactus.
It really does. Sorry, I shouldn't.
It's okay. Everybody who walks in my home, they're like,
what? It's a cactus.
I try.
Oh goodness.
I'm still trying. But if you are like me and you are challenged with the real plants, we have you covered.
Yes.
There is an orb that we are sending with this curation. It is a beautiful wildflower orb. It has your touches of whites, creams, purples, and it's just a little bit of perfection.
Yes, and it goes beautifully with the
the
bowl. Oh my goodness,
purples
the color.
do such a great job of pulling out the blues and the purple hues in the capis.
It's beautiful.
Just wonderful.
You'll love this.
Yes. So for your orb, just keep in mind it is going to come compressed in your box. So when you receive it, let it sit out for a good day, and all you have to do is take the flowers and adjust the stems to your liking, whether you like a fuller, wider look or a more compressed look. And we intended for this guide to be a very simple, easy styling. So all you need to do is set him on top of your planter and he's good to go. Or if you want to pull out those blue and purple hues in your capiz bowl, it will be perfect.
Beautiful.
In your bowl as well.
It will.
So
I love
that
it.
is your bowl, your lantern, your terracotta planter, your orb, and then there is one more item.
Yes, I'll take this for you.
Thank you. Now this item is going to be featured in every single one of the Modern Farmhouse curations for the summer collection, and that is the mister. I'm not going to say what mister. I keep saying plant mister, but then Mel's like, no. It doesn't have to be just a plant.
Exactly.
Take this to food, Maddie.
I said, Maddie.
Food.
Food. Think about it. You and I are always talking about food.
We are.
This is food. This is olive
food.
oil or balsamic vinegar mister. I mean, how great is that?
Chocolate syrup.
Oh, just take the lid off and pour it in. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Just stick it in there. Oh my
But
goodness.
this is the glass mister that will be featured in each box, and as Mel said, you can use it for anything.
It's multi-purpose.
Yes.
It really is a multi-purpose piece. And it could just be decorative too if you so chose. It's got a little retro look to it, which we liked.
Yes.
Kind of pull a little retro vibe in there, but the clear glass is wonderful. I love it.
It's quite fantastic.
It really is.
Okay.
It is.
So guys, that is going to be your version 1. And
Wow.
on to version 2.
Yeah, we'll be right back with version 2.
Wonderful.
See you in a sec. We are back with version 2 of your Summer Modern Farmhouse. Okay, back to the one item that is constant throughout all 4 of the curations, as Madi mentioned earlier, and that's your mister. So you get your little, plant/food mister here. So you'll have that included in your curation. Additionally, I'll go with the next pieces. We'll kind of work up to the grander pieces on this one. This one, instead of a hanging pot, you get a footed planter. I love this. A little glossy. So this is a little of the modern side of your modern farmhouse. Semi-gloss with almost kind of a cross-hatch type diamond pattern in it, which gives it just a little something.
It does.
And then feet. You have feet on the bottom,
Yay!
which we love, as almost all of us do. Gives it a little elevation and also will help protect the bottom so none of your furniture gets scratched. Additionally to this is a stoneware planter. So for this one, you can use this with water. You don't need a liner. Or for people like Madi and I, your orb that's going to go right inside and sit on the top. And then no one will be the wiser that you have a tendency to kill your plants.
If you would like, even put some soil in there just to liven it up just a little bit, make it a little bit more real, because you can, when you see it here, you can look into the pot just a little bit depending on how you like your plant to breathe. So you can always cover up, even on the other little orb, the green base, you can cover up the faux twig base on here with some soil.
It's a great
and then
idea.
Make it look a little bit more real and trick the eye a little more.
That's actually a very, very clever idea.
I am practiced in faux because I kill the real thing.
This is a great idea.
Thank you.
And for those of you who wanted to, you could also just use some pebbles.
Yes.
Right? Fill it with pebbles or soil, and there
If
you
you
go.
want a little less mess.
Yeah, there you go.
Go
We
with
got
Mel's.
2 options. I'll be using the pebbles. Thank you.
Just put some little grocery bags in there to fill up, and then top it with the pebbles, and then your plant, and you're good to go.
That's a great idea. Good job.
You do.
Good, thank you. Thank you
Yay.
very much. Okay, so we are going to give you dimensions on this, and I'm going to hold it. Thanks, Maddie.
Absolutely.
This is 5.5 inches high, and I believe it's also the same in diameter.
Yes.
So you got 5.5 by 5.5, and you have your orb again. To touch back on what Maddie mentioned in the version 1. All of your orbs will come compressed. So when you first get them, please don't judge them. They just need a little love because they are going to come kind of smushed like this. And then your job is to let them air out. This one we actually grabbed ourselves and we let it sit for a day. After a day, we just kind of started pressing it down, moving it where we wanted it, and it really opened up quite lovely and easily. So just so you know, give them a little bit of extra love, and they'll be very happy with you for having done so.
Yes.
So
And that is just a good note for all your faux.
Yes.
Anytime you receive a faux floral or plant in the mail, it's good to just let it breathe for a good day.
Absolutely. So 2 more pieces in this curation. So as of right now, you have your orb, you have your planter, and you have your mister. Now, as we've all talked about in the inner circle, if you've been in the inner circle with us, if you haven't and you're a subscriber, just reach out to us for an invitation into the inner circle. We'd love to have you. You get to hear all the stuff in advance.
Yes.
Sneak peeks, you name it, all the good juicy stuff.
Everything's
Goes in a
compared
circle.
against my head
Yeah.
for size comparison.
Yes. Maddie's such a great sport and everything's against her head. But it works great.
It does.
It works great. So that's what you'll find there. This is called Battle of the Bowls. I swear.
Thank you, Donna, for naming it this summer.
That's exactly. Donna, you named it. It is Battle of the Bowls summer. And several of you, Patricia, Donna, I think Madi and I were going to end up with just about every bowl. It's a situation over here. I have to tell
trouble.
You and me both. So much trouble. Now, Tracy, we know you wanted some blue in your summer modern farmhouse. And this is a little blue-green. This is what we gave you. You definitely have your blue in your contemporary, as you've seen. This is your blue-green for your farmhouse, and it's just, I love it.
Quite wonderful.
It really
If you can't tell.
As the smiles on our face don't lie. It's
slowly
wonderful.
creeping up.
This is a beautifully swirled, I'm going to call it 4 tones. You have your blues, your greens, your creams, and really almost a really light taupey brown.
Yes.
It's gorgeous. And it's an alabaster swirl, and it's a glass bowl. So this one is dishwasher safe. Obviously not microwave or oven, but dishwasher. I recommend highly, please, top rack.
Yes.
Top rack on these just because it's so intricate and beautiful, and you just don't want to dull the finish, and sometimes the bottom rack's just a little heavier on pieces. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Food safe.
Food safe, yes.
Decorative and food safe, and we'll get you dimensions.
I already know this one.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Never mind.
I might have it memorized, guys.
Okay.
So you're looking at 8.5 in width and 5 inches in depth.
Thank you. So good size.
Yes.
Definitely quite usable, whether you go food, which is already where I'm going, or you use it as decor. So she knows. Obviously, Maddie's
I got
getting
you
this
guys.
bowl. One final piece in version 2 for you, and we wanted to give you something other than a lantern in one of your versions. And again, we got lots of requests. Give us pops of color. Mel and Maddie, take us outside, but then also give us pieces that could be used indoor or outdoor. You've got it. Here it comes.
Okay.
Maddie's gonna hold this for me
got
here.
you.
Thank you. This is 20 inches long, by the way.
22.
22?
22.
Oh my goodness.
I was looking at it this morning and measuring.
22.
Yes.
Okay, 22 inches. Thank you. Corrected. You have a light white colored wood base here. And then you have, I believe it's 9.
Yes.
You have 9 different glass votives. Now, we had an entire conversation yesterday when we were talking about this piece. We brought it back again to food. So, for me, I'm thinking entertaining, and I'm thinking breadsticks in some of the tallers, maybe a little hummus in some of them, olives, pistachios, and then you just use your little skewer toothpicks to dig in there and get your pieces. Yum. Yum.
Sounds so good.
Just yeah, okay, you'll be over. We'll have a little thing.
Okay,
and we'll have it out. And we'll take pictures for you while we're eating.
I need all the food, guys.
Give me the
all the food.
Also, you could put, obviously, votives in here. You could do some water and do some live flower buds, like just the tops. That'd be really gorgeous. Lots of things that you can do with this, aside from just sticking it in candles.
Yes.
So you're going to get this in addition, and it goes so beautifully with that bowl. I mean, it's just really lovely together.
It is.
And there's your pop of color without it being too overwhelming. These are varying hues of green. So you go from a very light green to an olive green, and you run the spectrum in between.
Yes.
We love it. We love this. So, yes. Needless to say, we had a lot of fun.
We did.
With your summer curations.
We had a lot of fun. Just trying to think of, okay, base of what we want to do is entertain. We heard from everybody, we want to entertain. Chris McCurdy said a great job saying, you've done a great job decorating our inside, help us go outside. And then all of these items, in case you don't have the outside space, work beautifully indoors as well. So hopefully we were able to touch on a little bit of everybody's interest here.
Yeah, that was the goal this time around, and we appreciate all the feedback. So keep it coming, please. You know, we start our curations. We actually go a year in advance. Believe it or not, we're doing a full year. Poor Matt. I think we're both. She's a little traumatized. It's a year. We do a year, but then we change it as we get feedback from you, or we find something else we just absolutely have to have and include. So this was it for the summer. We have wrapped up version 2.
Yay!
2 more versions to go. We'll be right back with version 3. We are back with version 3. Another one that we love. Love. So Maddie's going to get us started on this one, and I'm going to help.
So this is for our neutral ladies that like a little touch of color.
Yeah.
I mean, I say this about everything, but I love it. I love it. I love it.
I can tell you, this is genuine. All the enthusiasm is actually quite genuine, because if you saw what happens when items arrive and they're pulled out and we grab them, it's
the dances that happen,
happy
the
dances.
Songs that were sung.
Yes.
It's slightly embarrassing.
It really is. The things that make us happy. Obviously, home decor is one of them.
Yes.
So, and food.
Yes.
Okay, I will. I'll pass these on, and then Maddie can talk to you about them a little bit. These are going to be 3. You get 3 in this version. Hyacinth planters, and they're going to have a jute hanging rope.
Yes. So this is the smallest of the 3, and it does have a plastic liner on the inside of each of these planters. So you are perfectly capable of putting an actual plant in there. Just remember, it will not have a drain hole in the planter. So don't drench it.
Good advice.
Just heads up, there is no hole, because it will mess with the inferior of the planter. So this is going to be your set of 3.
Yes.
And man, these are huge.
These are really big.
These are really big. Like, you could use this as a top hat, really, guys. I'm not going to, because that'd be super embarrassing.
But you could.
But you could.
Additionally, those of you who don't have that outdoor space to hang, as we were mentioning, just slip the rope on the inside, the hanging portion, and now you actually have indoor planters as well. Or even make them outdoor planters, not hanging, and just stick them on your patio area. It'd be beautiful. And so you don't need to use them just hanging only.
Yes. Okay. And once again, for all my ladies, just like me, who have a difficulty keeping things alive, we have you covered. This is your tangerine and cream orb. And I will say too, these are half orbs, so that way it sits very comfortably flat. So your pop of color for this collection, your tangerine and cream orb, all you need to do, once again, let it breathe for a good day, air it out, pulling all of your stems to your desired size, and then place him on top. And you are good to go.
It's so adorable. I love this one. Now, we do recommend on this one, because it is a half orb, it goes best in the smallest pot.
Yes.
We will be offering for you as optional add-ons. You know, that usually comes about a week or 2 after we do product selections. You'll receive your emails for your optional add-ons. We will be offering all of the orbs that you're seeing as additional optional add-ons. So if you really wanted, you could get a couple and then move it into maybe the medium pot. And it would take about,
large.
I'd say 3 or 4 to make a really full, big one in the large pot. And it would just be lovely. So you do have that option if you like that really full, luscious look.
All right, next item. I'm going to move on to the tray.
Oh, yay.
And then we'll touch on the 2 items that you have already seen. So this is an oak wood tray. It is very lightweight, so you don't have to worry about hucking around another huge, hefty tray. It is going to be 17.5 inches long.
Ooh,
I already got you.
Thanks. I don't need to measure.
I know my farmhouse, guys.
She's got this.
So 17.5 inches long, 12.25 inches wide, and then you have your handles, and it's just perfect. So
I love it.
I'm in love, obviously.
I love it. Good again. Decor or serving. We would say one more time on this one, please lay down parchment or plastic wrap.
Yes.
Especially because it does have ridges. And that way, one, you make it food safe. Secondly, you protect the integrity of the wood by just having that. And then you needn't wet it.
Yes. So that way it will last even longer for you. So you will be good to go. And it's very lightweight.
I love that.
Yes. I love my trays, but I get a little frustrated sometimes when it's on the very top shelf and I know I have to reach for it because I'm already short and it's going to be really heavy and I'm scared I'm going to drop it. So this guy has you covered. Super lightweight.
Love it.
Oak wood.
Pretty and neutral.
Yes.
And it goes so beautifully color-wise with all of your planters. And then you'll have that pop of color from your orb.
Yes. Okay. So on to, thank you, the next two items that you've seen. As we have said, your mister, your all-purpose mister, your retro all-purpose mister will be featured in this collection as well. And then also your cream stoneware lantern.
That's it.
That's version 3.
Wow. Okay, version 3 is down. We have one more version for you, and that's version 4, and we'll be right back with that one. Back with version 4, our fourth and final version of your summer modern farmhouse unboxings. Wow. I love every version. I have to tell you now, I really, truly do. And this one I especially love. And generally, I don't do a lot of black and whites, but this one got me. So we'll get started on this one for you and go over every piece. Let's start with the piece again that's in every curation. Yes, please.
I got you.
Okay. So our mister, once again, every single curation, this guy is in, you have him. So he'll be in this version for you. We'll put that down. And then next on deck, how about, yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay. You saw it in the cream. It's a creamy white version. We also have it in the black version for you. Same honeycomb effect, same thing, LED solar with a faux leather strap, which I love because it gives it just a little bit of character here and pops it out a little.
Yes.
Love. It's just a tiny bit shorter than your cream one. This one is...
It's about 1/2 inch to 1 inch shorter.
Thank you. So expect about 7.5 inches on this one, 7 3/4, and your other one's about 8.5 max. So just a little bit shorter with this one, and lovely. And you'll see why. You'll see why we put this all together for you. So we'll put this guy down, and we'll slide on. Yes, thank you. Yes. Oh,
Hey.
I know. Yeah, I love this too. You had the cream terracotta planter, and now you have the black terracotta planter. Same thing, faux leather straps on this, and you can use it to either hang, or if you don't want to use it for hanging, you can just slide the straps inside and then put in your faux or real plants, orbs, flowers. Love. And again, as Maddie mentioned, please do, since it's terracotta, if you're going to do live plants or flowers, put a liner in there. That way it's protected and you don't mess with the integrity and don't weaken the terracotta. Remember how we told you that romance, right? Romance was back, a little femininity in decor. So yes, we got you. Definitely. And actually the name of this orb was Romantic Orb. Fittingly so. So we have some carnations, some red roses, some mini pink white roses, and then you have some daisies and faux baby's breath in here. once again, as mentioned previously, it's going to be compressed. So when you receive it, it's going to look like this. And then you're going to open it up, let it sit for a day, then start pressing it out. I like a kind of full look. So mine will probably be a little closer in, and then you'll set it right in. And again, it's a half orb, so it's intended to just sit at the top of the pot here. And as we mentioned just a few minutes ago, we will be offering additional optional add-ons with the orbs. This one, I'm going to do 2.
Of course you're going to do 2.
I'm going to do 2 and stick them in there and just have it nice and full and bursting. So that's going to be my preference. So you will have that option if you so choose. However, it's going to look just as lovely if you used the one that it comes with.
Yes.
Then, from her face and mine,
Yes.
this is a stoneware bowl / platter. It could be used as either. And this one has the trifecta that we all search for. Almost the unicorn when it comes to decor pieces, when it's platters or trays.
Yes.
It is oven, dishwasher, and microwave safe. Yes. Now, let me say with the oven, it's going to be a warm or a low, right? We wouldn't want to use this at a 400 or 500 degree, but I'm sure if you just kept this on a nice, if you're doing some warming in the oven, you know, you've got something yummy or delicious in there, and you put it on warm, or you keep it like the 200s or 300s, it's going to be absolutely fine. And it's just
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful stoneware, hand painted bowl that it's just each one, because it's hand painted, it's just going to be slightly unique. Of course, you know, they have their design they're following, but yours is going to be just slightly unique, which I love.
Me too.
Nobody's is going to be exactly
there will
the
be
same.
Yes, there will be no two the same. You will all have a floral pattern, and you will see these little speckles. That's intentional. It's to kind of give it that, again, worn farmhouse look, which really kind of takes it, because you have a bit of modern pieces here, and then you have some more traditional farmhouse pieces, and it is lovely and heavy.
Yes,
this one is heavy. So unlike version 3 tray, this is a heavy bowl, which I mean, but it's just beautiful.
It is.
And it is, as we mentioned, if it's oven, dishwasher, and microwave safe, that means it's food safe, and it can be used decoratively as well. And dimensions, this one is
now, y'all.
14.
I just said, okay. I was about to say, I just said I know my farmhouse. I've just been oohing and ahhing over this. I haven't measured it.
I remember this. This one is 14 inches in diameter.
Okay,
I've got this. You're welcome. Because I oohed and awed over this one. So 14 inches in diameter. And that wraps up all 4 versions of your summer modern farmhouse boxes.
Yay!
We're so excited. There will be additional optional add-ons that you will see. We're keeping some a surprise for you for just a little bit, but you will have plenty of options in all the versions for your add-ons. And thanks again for sitting with us. We know these take a while to get through, but there's just so much.
So much.
And we can't decide, obviously, so you get several versions. And because we try to take into consideration everyone's styles, and you know, some like neutral, some like pops of color, some are black and white, and we're really happy that we were able to accomplish most all that in the summer. So thanks again for being with us, and we will see you soon for another unboxing. I think Lux will be on deck next.
Yes.
Okay, great. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.